this edition here of Snap Talk Live, where I will be covering what happened in Minnesota. And I do cover topics on my show, Snap Talk Live. And so I wanted to talk about this, everyone, because a lot of people said, Tina, you've got to hit the grip on this, and you gotta get on top of this story. And you know, this would be the first Snap Talk Live for this year, and so so this is going to be the first Snap Talk Live show for this year of 2026. And listen, normally I am a hard hitter, everyone, when I come to my show, Snap Talk Live, and a lot of people message me and said, Tina, can you hit the grip about what happened in Minnesota and do your take on it? And I'll tell you, everyone, let's get into this. I know I'm in the van. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Listen, until we get this set up. But anyhow, so I was thinking about this. I looked over all the videos, right? And I've always told all of my Snap Talk viewers, I started out on Facebook with Snap Talk Live. I've always told all of my viewers, if a police officer ever pulls you over, do not run from the scene. You never run. You sit there and you ask their questions. You do not run from law enforcement. There's never a good outcome if you run from law enforcement, everyone. Hi, Bobster. Hi, Noah, honey. So I'm going to go through this because I think that, I'll be honest with you, everyone. I don't even like to even say this, but I think both of them were in the wrong, because when law enforcement tells you to stop your damn vehicle, stop your car, it's never a good outcome, everyone. I'm telling you, it's never a good outcome. So it doesn't matter if it's ICE stopping you, the local police, the sheriff, whatever. Never, ever, ever, ever try to just keep going. It's never a good outcome. So I think his situation is so vilely bad. But, oh, excuse me, everybody. My God almighty, I'm getting the sneezes. Oh, yes, Noah, everything, we'll talk after. Yes, she apologized, Noah. We're talking about the incident that happened in Milwaukee. I'm sorry, in Minnesota. And with that lady, Renee Nicole Good being shot. But here's the thing, everyone. You do not run from law enforcement. If law enforcement tells you to stop your car, oh my God, I have always told people this. It doesn't matter. You must stop your vehicle. Just stop your vehicle. Do not run. Do not be combative, because it never ends good. I've always told all of my loyal viewers that never, never, never run, because it'll just make that situation worse. And she was not, I don't even know why, ICE would have even been after her, because she was an American citizen. So they really had I don't even know what to say. This is all so bad, everyone, right now, that it's not even funny. Yeah. Well, this is what I'm talking about, Dustin, is when law enforcement tells you to stop your vehicle. People, stop your vehicle. Do not be combative. Stop your vehicle and everything else. If they're going up and telling you to stop, no, you don't go and try to tell them to go around you. No, they're stopping you. So you don't go around me. No, when they're trying to stop you. And so it just made a bad situation worse when she did not stop her car. And I know it's like people are probably going to be mad at me for saying that. And it's a terrible thing. But you can't, it doesn't matter what law enforcement's, she should have stopped her car, everyone, and just been patient, not been aggressive, not said anything, just let them say whatever they had to say, and not have been aggressive, because when you don't stop for any law enforcement, then that is where everything takes a bad turn. And we've seen this with so many other incidents where if someone doesn't stop for law enforcement, it takes, God, I'm telling you, and I feel sorry for her, I really do. But I think the outcome would have been a completely different story if she would have just stopped her vehicle and said nothing and just left him talk. I don't know the whole story. I've seen videos, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I think that if she would have stopped her vehicle and just left him approach her and find out what's going on, because she was an American citizen, I think things would have been much different. But this ended up so sad and so tragic that if only you could stop your vehicle and just say, and just stop your vehicle. Everyone from now on, do not run from the police. And so, you know, it's hard to grasp our heads around it, everyone, and why the officer shot her in the face and this and that, and you know, that's here nor there. But the thing is, when you don't stop for law enforcement, how are you going to win when they're telling you to stop your vehicle and you did not stop? But here's the thing, everyone, there's so many different videos with so many different angles. And so the one angle that I saw, right, it looks like she was stopped. And then when he shot her, it looks like that is when her foot she must have just died and her foot just went on the accelerator. And that's what I think also. But in the end of all of this, everyone, she really should have stopped. She should have never just, you know, you just park the car, you just stop the car and just, you know, oh my God, it's just horrible, everybody. I think it's just going to be really bad for everything. And so, you know, thank you. Hi, Australia. And so I think that, you know, everybody be mindful of what's happening out there. And, you know, I know everyone's afraid of ICE and they are aggressive, very, very, very extremely aggressive. But I think that when you become, and I think a lot of the ICE agents, and I mean, this is just my theory about it. I think a lot of ICE agents look like they're tired, they're strained out, and so they're really just going at people, like, because I guess it's almost like it's almost from how they're acting toward everybody, and I mean just like the young, the old, the in between, is like, you know, they're just going at everything in just a brutal way where you don't even have to be like that. You don't even have to do that and go at it in that aggressive manner and shooting people in the face. And I mean, there's so much angles to this that it's so sad. But the angle that I saw, and from covering stories for so many years for my show Snap Talk Live, it appears to me that the officer, her car was actually stopped, and then when he had shot her is when her body went over and her foot probably was, you know, accelerated the car, and that's what happened. But who knows? I just think it's going to be bad. But I think that if you look at the angles like that, and you will see that her car was already stopped when he had shot her. I mean, you can see the angle. And then when he shot her, is after he shot her and the bullet went through and killed her, basically, is when the car moved. And yes, so, you know, I really, truly, it's just a whole bad situation, everyone. A very, very, very bad situation. I think they need to reevaluate how ICE goes after people. It's just really, and I'm here nor there, everyone. I'm meet me in the middle. This has nothing to do with politics. I'm not on here to be on one side versus the other. I'm just only seeing with my eyes with the video, but everybody listen, there's 1,000 angles of the video. I just think that, you know, the aggression that they're holding is unnecessary. And I'm God serious. And that's just my opinion. I mean, you can have yours, and I'm not going to get mad at you for having your opinion. But you know, I think both of them were honestly in the wrong. I think her for not stopping, him for just and it's just bad. It's a bad situation, everybody, that they both were, Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what happens is, everyone, when you look at different, just like I said, everyone, she should have stopped her car. She should have not moved. She should have stopped her car. She should have not proceeded to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Because, oh my God, just like I said, everyone, when the police pull you over, it doesn't matter. You cannot just run off like that. I mean, even if you're nervous, I mean, everybody's been pulled over by the police and they've been nervous, right? And you're sitting there and you're shaking. Everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. I don't care. There's not one person on this earth that hasn't been pulled over by law enforcement and hasn't been nervous, like, you know what I mean? And it's not because you done anything bad. It's just because you're like, oh my gosh, this law enforcement. But you sit still, everyone. And I hate to say it, she really should have just not ran from the law. She should have not done that, because Russ, it makes a situation bad. Thank you for that, sweetheart. It makes a situation bad. I don't know, they say that she is one of those type of people that they try to, get ahead of ICE and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, people stop doing all this crazy stuff, I'm telling you, because it doesn't have good outcome. It doesn't have good outcome. You know what I mean? And so, just, be mindful and just pull over. If they're asking you to pull over, pull over. Exactly. Someone in the comments said, put your hands on the steering wheel, sit still. I'm not joking, you people. So no, she was here trying to tell them to go by. No, they were stopping her. You stop and you just do not do anything. And exactly, Crime says, put your hands on the steering wheel, do something, do not be combative. So in this situation, it's really sad, because you got a woman that did not obey them telling her to stop. And then you got an officer that, really is just yanking his gun, and we don't know where we got every angle of these videos. Everyone tells, you can look at these videos in 1,000 different ways, but does it justify anybody getting shot in the face? I don't even know, like, this is going to be a bad situation, Yeah, and whether she was there looking for trouble or what have you, like this person says, I don't know, but she should not have ran from ICE. Nobody don't run from them. You don't run from law enforcement. Hi, Rick, how you doing? It makes things worse. And so I don't know how this outcome is going to go, because in reality, it's a sad situation, everyone, because I know everyone is out and protesting and this and that. But guess what? In the end, when you run from law enforcement, it doesn't matter if it's your local police, your sheriff, your state, whatever. You are the person that's in the wrong for running from law enforcement. And so, I don't think anybody wants to hear that, but that is the God's truth. You cannot, it doesn't matter if it's ICE. Nobody likes how people act. But when someone tells you to stop your car and you keep going, this outcome is so bad. And so the thing that I think that her family may not win a case against ICE is the fact that you can see in a video where they are coming up to her car and telling her to stop. And she's just waving them on like she's not listening. So you can't do that. She should have just went like this, put her hands and on the steering wheel like this, and just left him approach and not done anything. And so this, and it's just, so I'm in that respect there, I don't even think the family is going to win, because if you see the ICE agents walking up to her vehicle and they're physically telling her to stop, and she's not doing anything, that is where that officer is probably going to get off, because they're telling her physically to stop and obey them, and she's not doing that. So I just think that it is a bad situation, everybody. And so, you know, it's just, you just stop, and and why she wanted to even get away from them is beyond me. She was American citizen. I don't understand it. I just don't understand all of this craziness. I don't know what was in anyone's mind. Who knows, you know. But in the end, I really think that he's going to get off, because if you see in a video, they are approaching her vehicle. And I know a lot of protesters don't want to hear that. A lot of people, and meet me in the middle. I'm not Democrat nor Republican, and this isn't even about that, everyone. I don't do that on Snap Talk Live. I'm literally saying that when an officer is approaching your car, and you could see it in the camera where they're approaching, and she's there just trying to wave everybody on there, and they're meaning her. I don't think it's going to go in her family's favor, because, you know, she's not obeying. So, you know, everyone, just the best advice that I can say is just, when ICE pulls you over, any law enforcement, please just don't get crazy. Just don't go batshit. Just be calm. And just like I said, everybody's been pulled over by the police, and they're nervous, and it doesn't matter who you are. It's just life, right? And so those ICE agents are there to protect you. And you're taking over and don't believe in democracy. Yeah. And everybody has their opinions, everyone. I mean, it's just, you know, at the end of the day, you got to stop. You got to obey the police. Oh, were they? Yeah, that's what I heard. And see, everyone, you can't be out, you know, running around, you know, trying to block ICE cars, and this stuff makes everything worse, everybody. When you're out trying to freaking block their cars, and you cannot do this, everyone. You cannot do this, because then this situation gets far worse, and people are going to end up getting hurt, whether it's the person or the ICE agent or whatever. I mean, it doesn't bode up to a good situation. And so whether she was there to distract or tell people or what have you, it just ended up in a bad situation. And so I hate to say it, I really think that you know, she shouldn't have done that. She should not have done this, everyone. I'm telling you, this is not funny. And she should not have been shot the way she was shot, but she should not have. I mean, it's just a two-way bad situation, everyone. I'm telling you right now, it's a bad situation, because it's almost like when the ICE agents came up to her vehicle, she was not obeying them, and they're law enforcement. So if you're not obeying law enforcement, it doesn't matter if it's an ICE agent, and where you think, well, they're not trained and not qualified to be a police officer. Listen, they were hired through the government. So yes, you know, but yes, not for, well, I mean, everybody has consequences, and even them. I mean, if an ICE agent is going to do something and hurt someone in an illegal manner, they are no better than anyone else, even though they are ICE agents. That's not right, you know. But as Americans, I mean, we got to sit back and go, okay, well, if law enforcement pulls us over, we know we have to stop and obey, because if we don't, the outcome is going to be very bad. It doesn't matter how it could end up bad, right? So every person's action has a consequences, and so it's this way and that way. And so, like, she should have obeyed them, but then does that give him the right to shoot right through her window and kill her. I think there should have been an alternative way. And here's the thing. I think the ICE agents got to be trained a little bit differently to handle situations like that, because I just don't think that that is justifiable what he done. Because if you look at videos, everyone, and this is what I'm saying, they're both in the wrong, because if you look at videos, right, the ICE agent's coming up to her vehicle and telling her to stop, and she's just ignoring. Then you have the one ICE agent that shot her. He just went up and just shot her. And then when she got shot and when she died, I think that's when her foot went onto the pedal. If you go through the video like that, you will see where she was basically stopped. And then when he shot her, her foot or something, her body went limp, and the car went, and her foot was probably on the gas. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not no video analyst. I don't know. But they were both, to me, in the wrong. I mean, it's really sad, you know. And you know, for people to say, you know, the ICE agent got hurt, the man went and he was walking right out, going like this. He was fine. You can see he was fine in the video. So, you know, I wouldn't be out going, well, he was so injured. No, he wasn't. And that's a lie. And you can't lie about stuff when there's so much video. He just walked right down. So, you know, two wrongs do not make a right. No, she did not obey them. And this is, I mean, you got to look at every angle of that video real hard to find out exactly what happened. Because there's a video that, you know, I guess ICE is putting out or whatever. But here's the thing. Here's a different angle to this video, everyone. Yes, it sees that it looks like she's running him over. But what they don't see is this part of this video where she is stopped. But the reason why her car is moving in his direction is he's already shot her. Her body went down. Her foot is on the accelerator. She's dead. He's already shot her, and that's why her car moved. I've seen this. I analyze videos so much all day, it's not even funny. But you know, I don't know. I'm not, just like I said, I'm not a qualified video analyst, but you got to look at all the angles of that video, and not just that one part where it looks like she's running him over. She's already dead at that time. He's already shot her at that time when her car looked like it was moving forward. She's already gone. So, you know, I'm just saying it's just a bad situation. He had no business pulling. That's not nothing, everyone, to pull your gun out and kill somebody and shoot him in the face. I mean, there's got to be a different way. You know, they could have boxed her down further. It could, you know, it didn't have to end the way it ended with either one of them. And no, she had no business going there, trying to block them, stop them. This is crazy, everyone. It's just a bad situation. A very, very, very bad situation. But I think a lot of the ICE agents, they have to, there's something about this that they've got to, something's going on to where they're so aggressively, I don't know if do they need a lot of quota? I don't know what's going on. But you can obviously see the agents are getting more and more aggressive. And the people aren't that aggressive toward them. And so I don't know, everyone. There's just so much stuff going on in our country, in our world, and now adding this on top of it. And as a matter of fact, let's swing it over to this, everyone. So now we got this situation, right? And then gets what's coming up, everyone. And I'm not meaning to switch gears so hard. Now we've got this situation going on, and now we're running into a midterm election. And so this is really, really going to be a really crazy time for our country, because at this point in time, all this stuff is going on. We're getting ready to head into a midterm election where people are literally, everybody's losing their minds every which way. Our country is going crazy right now. Everybody done lost their damn minds right now. It is so bad right now. I don't even know what to say. But I think that in the end of all of this, everyone, you got to look at the pit of the video of the officer coming up to her car, and I think that's what their lawyers are going to do. I mean, you know, the lawyers of the ICE agent, if they're focusing on that one video that appears to have her running him over. That's not even accurate because the other video shows that she still stopped and he had already shot her at that time. And so the video that has to be focused on the most is not even that, to be honest with you. The video that's focusing the most is when they're coming up to her car telling her to stop, and she just kept on doing what she's doing and ignoring them. That is the video, because if you focus on that video of where it looks like she hit her, that, and then you go to that other video where it sees that he had already shot her and her body is gone, and then that right there is not good. But the video that they're both in the wrong is where when they approached her car and she did not obey. So it's a lot of stuff going on, everyone. I just I don't even know what the outcome is. It's very sad that a life is taken, and she had no business out running, trying to stop and block. Don't do this stuff, everyone. Don't do this. This is really sad. This is really getting to be a bad thing. And yeah, she was already dead, and she accelerated, exactly. So that's what I'm talking about, Dustin, honey. She was already dead. So if they use the fact of the matter is, if I was an attorney, I mean, I'm a very intelligent woman and I love looking at videos, but if I was ICE, I wouldn't keep putting out that video there of where it looked like she hit him, where there's another video of where he'd already killed her, and it's right there. The video they need to put out is the actual video of where the ICE agents are coming up to her car and she's not obeying their command. It's all sad, everyone. Don't get me wrong. I'm not on either side. I'm just saying that this, just from my angles of my eyes, it's sad. Exactly, Dustin. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. But, so here's the thing, everyone, that it's a sad, hard truth. And I don't think any protester or anyone wants to hear this about just my opinion, everybody. This is just my opinion. Please. I mean, I know people are going to hate me for saying this. I know they are. And I swear to goodness, people are going to hate me for saying this. But in the end of this, when you look at this video of ICE approaching her car, she should have obeyed them, and she should have just immediately, abruptly stopped, obeyed them, rolled down her window, whatever happened, and just didn't even say anything to them, not got aggressive, not did anything. And so yeah, it's sad. It really is. So everyone, it's a sad situation. Maybe the only thing that I can think of at this point in time is she didn't obey their commands at the beginning. So this is how the family is definitely not going to win this case at all. I can honestly, they're not going to win, because for one fact is that there's clear evidence that the ICE agents approached her car to tell her to stop, and she just kept doing whatever she wanted to do. And the other fact is that when the ICE agent shot her, I think when she wasn't obeying their commands, everyone, I'm not lying to you, and I hate to say this stuff, but I think when she was not obeying their commands, they may have thought that she was going to run him over with the car. I'm just saying, who knows? I don't know. I really don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? So they probably thought that she was going to hit him with the car, because she was not obeying their things. So if I was, she wasn't. I hate to say it, everybody. I know you're going to get mad at me, but she truly wasn't. And no one, people, please just stop your fucking car. When you see people with guns coming at you and it's real ICE agents. Now, there are bogus people out there running around, but I think they pretty much curbed that. But when you know it's the real ICE agents and they're telling you to stop, just stop your damn car and just let's ask, but you know, whatever they are, you just got to stop your car, you know, and it's just getting, it's just getting scary out there. So, you know, it's just, you know, so I don't think, you know, they're just going to have, I know there's probably going to be a lot of protesting and stuff, but in the end, you know, the family is, yeah, you have to listen to authority, everyone. You have to do that, no matter if you don't like them or not. And you can't go running around and trying to stop people. That'd be like you running behind the police officer, and you know your friend done something wrong, and you're going up and you're trying to block the police officer from stopping your friend. You can't do, I mean, oh my God. It's yeah, you and yes, it is okay to question authority, and it is okay to everybody has their opinion and their truth about something, and yes, you definitely have to do that. But you know, when you're but when law enforcement pulls you over and you don't obey their commands, and then you're sitting there and they have guns and you're still not obeying their commands, and you're in their car and you're in your car, and you're not listening to them, they're going to think you are going to run their asses over. That is just, so, you know, maybe he did think she was going to run him over with the car. I don't know. And you don't know what was in her mind or stuff, everybody. We don't know none of this stuff. But she had no business not obeying the commands, knowing damn well there's ICE with guns at her, you know what I mean? This is scary. Have you been watching Drake? Yeah. So I just thought everybody said, Tina, please, you got to do a snap talk about this, because I do look at hit topics and stuff. And I was going to show the video and everything, but I'm not going to do it, everyone, because everybody's already saw the videos, and you know, to me, I think there's no disputing that she did not obey the officers, and it's a sad outcome, but I also think in the other turn that they have to train the ICE officers differently to handle things like this, because you know, this, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, someone you know. Yes. I mean, it's just like I said, everybody. It's a sad situation the whole ways around. But you know, at this point in time, I just think that she just was not, she didn't care. She wasn't obeying them at all. And you can obviously see in that one video where when they come up to her car, she just kept trying to flag them around when they're, you know. So, you know, and then it could, I mean, we don't know what was in anyone's mind, because you know, everybody's seeing videos, but she wasn't obeying them, so therefore maybe the officer thought she was going to just hit him with that car. I mean, we don't know what she was going to do. Do you know? We don't know what she was going to do. She could have very well wanted to hit him with the car. We don't know, you know. So, you know, it's just, you know, so I know a lot of people are going to protest it and this and that, and but it's just so sad, everyone. You just got to stop and just just obey when there's guns in your face and people trying to tell you to stop. You have got to stop, and just don't even fight people, you know, fight law enforcement, because, you know, we've all seen like situations where people try to run from law enforcement, fight, get combative, everything, and it never ever turns out good. It never turns out good. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. Somebody's called. Oh my God. Hours ago. Okay, honey. No, you're not being negative, Dustin. I mean, everybody has their own opinions about stuff. So you know what I mean. It's just, I mean, I have my opinions about it, and I say that she really should have stopped. You know. Yeah. And Oracle says they haven't seen the videos, and they did. I was going to show them on here, but I didn't want to because we've already been through it and we've already seen it, and it's just too much. I love you, baby Juicy. Thank you. You have a great. Thank you. Oh gosh, but so stay positive, everybody out there, and like if you're thinking about like protest and all of this stuff, don't get in the middle of it because two wrongs don't make a right. And if somebody, and at one wrong, if somebody is not obeying law enforcement, then, you can't be out here and protesting things that someone did not do right, everyone. We wish that the outcome would have been different. And, her mom said that she was a very nice person and everything, and she very well may have been a nice person. I mean, there's good humans out here, but when you're out here and running around and trying to block law enforcement, I mean, you're not going to win, What's on the docket today? Well, I got so many things on the docket today. Plus, I mean, talking to all of you right now, and then later on doing a few things, and then maybe I'll come back. I'll be back on later on, just to say hi and maybe do some art in the back because I have to take this out today, everyone. I got to take this big piece of furniture out of the van today, but I just wanted to come on because everybody was like, Tina, please do Snap Talk Live about this, please. I'm having a good day. And I didn't even, I really was like, there were so many other different topics to do Snap Talk Live about also. I mean, heck, everybody wanted me to cover Venezuela and stuff, but that's when I got busy, everybody. I've been running around helping everybody, so I've been so busy, but this here I had to put it on and do this Snap Talk and just keep it real because everybody's seeing all these angles and this and that and it's just bad. But cringy stuff. What? Oh, okay. One cup shot only. Yeah. I mean, it's really, just like I said, it's just it's really sad, and just like I said, should he have went at it the way he did? Absolutely not, everyone. There's different methods. He was not hurt. You can obviously see he was just walking up. I mean, it's really crazy. So I just think that it's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleared up and everything, right? There's a threat and cops shot only. That tells you they do. Thank you, Pat. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, everybody. I mean, I haven't looked at the news yet this morning because I had to fix my phone this morning. My phone was acting weird. And so, yeah, thank you, honey. My lips are sticking out again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're sticking out again. They're sticking out again. But I just had to come on to talk about that, everyone, because people wanted me to do Snap Talk Live for it. And a lot of stuff, everybody, like with my Snap Talk Live, everybody, I'm not Democrat nor Republican, so I'm not coming at it in this way where on my thing where I'm worried about politics. I don't do that. Look at the real facts of what I see, and from what I see, she should have obeyed the ICE agents. I mean, she should have done that. Yeah, right. Oh God, for these life. That man just went there. Oh gosh, here we go with the crazy people. But yes, so how's everybody's day going, everyone? I just got so much stuff on my calendar today. Oh my goodness. Both sets of my lips. I have to get my clothes out and everything. You know, Temu never, everyone, Temu never sent me all my colors of my clothes that I ordered. They just sent me the one color. Yeah, I try to be. You gave her conflicting, wait a minute, babe says you gave her conflicting information to leave and stay. Either way, ICE are not police and have never. Well, I mean, you know, Babo says that I gave people conflicting, let me look at this real quick, hold on. You gave her conflicting information to leave and to stay. Either way, ICE are not police and have no right to stop citizens. Okay, well, by the government, all right, ICE agents are considered law enforcement, whether we want to believe that or not. No, they're not trained like local and state police are. I don't even know how they're trained, but you know, according to the government, because they work for the government, they are considered law enforcement. And so, you know, oh my God. So, you know, if somebody, just like I said, if somebody stops you, you have to pull over. It doesn't matter because by law, they're law enforcement by the government. You know what I mean? So by the government, they are. There you go. Thank you. I took that down. See, now the comments are starting to... Yeah, federal agents, exactly. So yes, they are law enforcement. They're federal agents. And so they do have the right to arrest people, detain people, and just everything that a law enforcement does. And a lot of people, you know, thank you. There are no arguing points. Yeah. Well, American citizens, they should not. You're right, honey. Hold on a second. American citizens, they should not. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If somebody can prove that they're an American citizen, they should not be able to touch them. And that is the truth. Yeah. When her wheels started spinning. Yeah. I mean, just like you said, you can look at the videos. Hi, Kara. You can look at the videos in every different angle, everyone. I'm just saying that, you know, what I'm perceived to be saying is... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she run you over what yeah. Please and play stupid games and gee whiz. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm trying to... Left office with a $3 billion surplus, great economy of the planet. Yes, he did. He did leave office with that. You're right. Well, they did. I mean, she should have obeyed everybody. I mean, she should have. I'm telling you that she should have stopped their car. She should have listened to what they said instead of, you know, just trying to. I don't know what you're trying to do. Get away from. I don't know. But, you know, they're both, you know, it's a sad situation. Yeah, and... Yes, you're right. That could have deflected. There's so many situations that could happen with that, everyone. It's no joke. And, hello, darling. Hello. Hi. But just like I said, everybody, when law enforcement tells us stop. It doesn't matter if it's ICE, freaking state police, local police. You damn sure better stop your car and not act stupid, you know? And exactly. Exactly. In a stressful situation, Kara, you're absolutely right. People ain't thinking right, but I mean, you know, it's not funny the whole ways around. Just like I said, but you know, for family, they might as well not even try to put a lawsuit, because you can obviously see where she did not obey them, and it's, you know, it's very sad. You know, I mean, I don't know, everybody. I'm just on here to just talk. Hi, North Carolina. How are you doing? I just wish everybody would, when they know or see ICE is around, everybody's got to respect people's boundaries of things, like, and knowing that any outcome could happen. Any outcome could happen. So, you know, I just don't know, everyone. I mean, I know there's people out there that go after them a lot, but, you know, people know boundaries. I mean, before people get hurt, you know. Hi, Boston. Hi, how are you? But, you know, just like I said, everybody wanted me to come on and talk about it. Everybody, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe. Yeah. Hi, everyone. And so, you know, there's other things. I saw this, there's so much, oh my God, ugh, man. I just wish we can all get along. There's so much craziness in this earth, in this world right now. It's getting scary out here. Oh, what happened, Dakota? ICE is January 6th, pardons from attacking the Capitol. Gee. But I think, you know, people got to be, I don't know, there's something different that their training has to be, because it just can't keep going on like this. I mean, this is just rough. I mean, this is, you know, I saw where an old lady, she got thrown down and hurt at one point. I mean, it's just, there's no need for any of that. You just get people's IDs and see what's going on. Because if you're picking up people that are American citizens, you have to release them anyhow. Well, you know, so what is, you may have people show you their IDs. Maybe there's got to be a different tactic or something, so they're not wasting anyone's time and nobody's, you know, going through stuff. Oh, were ya? Oh my, I'm sure you saw it, Dakota. I just wish she would have stopped, like, listened, obeyed, and not, you know, not thought that she was just gonna just do whatever she wanted to do with ICE, because you're not going to. And so, you know, she didn't listen to him. Oh, last day of work in a wheelchair. No. Okay, everybody. I'm reading your comments. Whales and Pfizer, stupid. I think she was too, everybody. I hate to say it. I think she was blocking your, I mean, I'm not even, it's not funny. I think she was doing that, you know? So just like I said, it's just, this is not a good situation, because for one, she shouldn't have been, I don't know what was really, I mean, she didn't even live around there, so I have no idea what. Really? Were you really? Oh my. Why did it take 20 of them to beat you, Drake? 30 years service. I just think we're falling apart right now, everybody. I mean, it's just, I think, you know, it's just only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. We've got a midterm election coming up that, you know, if the Democrats win, they're going to push Trump. They're going to literally try to push him out of there, you know? And yeah. Oh. I think we're just at a point where it's just, I don't even know. It's getting really sad. It's really sad. I guess that's how energy is. That's how actually life is. You know how things get so bad in your life, and some people get down, you know, and then you just hit a point where things start getting better. Maybe that's what it is, right? Well, we gotta, you know, everybody has, I don't know, I hope and pray that there's no rigging of this midterm. I mean, I think everybody's got to come at it, you know, go to the polls, vote for who you want, vote for who you like, you know, and we'll see what happens. I just hope nobody's trying to rig up no elections or anything like that, because it's just not going to be good. It's already not good right now. It's really getting scary. And those two maniacs had two, no. Minnesota used to be nice. I think every state used to be nice. It seems like anymore, every state is almost falling apart at this point in time. I mean, unless you're living in a state where it's just, you know, there's hardly nothing going on. I think it's just everything's getting really crazy right now. It's really sad. Do you believe the previous election was rigged? Pennsylvania is one of the main states too. I'm here in Pennsylvania. I think this election here is really, it's going to be down to the nit grit. I think it's going to be bad. Well, you should have a voter ID. You should have a voter ID. Well, because, okay, one time when I went to vote, I was going to vote. This was many, many, many years ago, okay, when I lived somewhere else, and I was getting ready to, and this is the reason why I think you should have voter ID, is I was at the election polls, and I'm not going to say where they were at, but I was there, and I'm standing in line, and there was like these 6 Mexican people came in, and they wanted to vote, and the lady asked them, did they have any ID or any kind of card? And they didn't have no ID or nothing, and there was like 6 of them that wanted to vote, and they did not have no ID or no nothing, and they were there to vote in the election. So you see what I'm saying? I think that, you know, you can obviously tell they didn't hardly know English. They had somebody was trying to translate for them, and there was like about 6, I'd say about 6 or 7 of them that were trying to vote. So do you see what I'm saying? That's why I think there should be, you have to have ID, because I've seen it with my own eyes, to where people that probably don't even have a status were trying to vote. And that's just with me, with my own eyes, you know. I think I did a show about that, and that's the truth. I mean, you know, it's so weird, because I think, you know, I've seen, like, I had to go get a real ID, okay? I went to get a real ID, and I figured, well, my driver's license need renewed, I'll just get a real ID. And when I went to get a real ID, I was standing there and a real reality that there were people coming in that didn't even have documentation or anything, trying to get a real ID. And a guy is like, do you have any kind of social security number? Do you have any identification? They could not speak English. They did not know nothing, but they were trying to get a real ID. And so I witnessed these things with my own eyes. And so, and it was, I mean, I was there for hours, you know, and this is a new wig. Cheryl, this is a new wig. This is a brand new wig. I think it looks ratty. I don't know why. This one here gets ratty really quickly. This is a brand new spanking wig. I even trimmed it. It's just a brand new wig right out of the pack, everyone. So stop it. So they are trying to get, you know, real IDs and IDs. You know, just like I said, I was at the place for hours, you know, because it was so packed, and the immigrants that were coming in trying to get IDs were just insane. It was unreal. I mean, ICE would have had a field day. I don't know. I think, I have no idea. Really? Semi-trucks, that's dangerous. But what I'm noticing is a lot of people that, you know, they don't, I would be scared to, I tell you the truth, I'd be scared to death if I was, you know, in a country and I have no idea. Oh my God, I would be scared. I would be really scared. You know, we as Americans couldn't go into other people's country and do that. Yeah. Yeah. Picking up the criminal elements. But then, you know, the immigrants are gone. A lot of them, you know, are picked up and stuff. But here's the thing that I find. I mean, this is Pennsylvania. And what I find is the fruit, the vegetables were rotting on the vines. The corn was not picked. The fruit was, I mean, everything rotted on the vines. And it's like, there was nobody to pick the fruit or anything. There was nothing. She said, oh my gosh. Sherry says she's scared in her own house. Oh my goodness. But there was no one to, you know, to pick any vegetables or anything. So, I mean, it really had an impact because Americans, we're not in the hot heat doing all that stuff, you know. So I just don't know. The impact seemed pretty great. It really did. It seemed really, really bad. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Just sitting and we're talking, just chit-chatting. No, they don't. And see, that's the difference, everyone, where I know, you know, we go, and I wish Mexicans would come in legally because they are hard workers, everyone. I'm not going to put anyone down. Foreigners are normally hard workers, and they will work very hard. They will work long hours. It's the truth, everyone. I'm not, you know, we're all humans, so we really shouldn't be putting each one another down. But no, I didn't say that. I said they should come in legally. Didn't you hear me say that? They should come in legally, because if they came in legally, then they can have a good wage, and they would, you know, and they wouldn't have to worry about looking over their shoulders and this and that. But I don't understand. I think half of them, some of them don't know how to read or write, and I think they come in. Yeah, yeah. The companies now don't want to pay us Americans a decent wage for stuff that we do. You know, that's true. That's true. I think that, you know, they should come in a legal way so that way they can get more money for what they're doing. About safety? That's not true. I don't know what you're even talking about, Wisdom. That's just you, or you're talking off the wall, Wisdom. Get out of here. I mean, you're starting stuff. I don't even know what you're even talking about. Yeah. They have to if they get rid of him. Yeah. Yeah. The Mexican workers, now I don't know about the Somalians people, everyone, like, I mean, this is our country, and, you know, I'm not all about all this, you know, we have to stop so that people have their whatever they're doing. I don't know what is, I have no idea, but, you know, Mexicans are hard workers. They really are. I don't think they're coming in for, I think they just come in to work their asses off and try to make some money. And but there's got to be a program for the ones that are here to work on the farms, because the farms really suffered last year. Oh my God, I know. And ain't nobody trying to take in us Americans. I can tell you that right now. They don't even like us. So we, you know, ain't nobody trying to take us in. See, that's the thing, everybody. You know, we as Americans, we can't go to other countries doing this stuff. They don't even like us. So how can we even be safe to even go to these other countries? They don't even like us. Exactly. And they're not trying to, you know, for an American to go to another country and stuff, you know, you better make sure you have all your papers and stuff. I don't live in here. I just tape in here. No, honey, I live in a nice house. I don't live in this van. I know it looks like it, but I tape in here. So no, I'm not living in the van. Sorry. Well, what I don't like and what I see, everyone, I will admit about this, that I see this. When I go to the grocery store, what pisses me off is that I will see immigrants that do not know how to speak English at all. And they have a food stamp card. And here I am, an American, trying to ration out how much I can pay to buy a few little items. You know what I mean? That really pisses me off. And I mean, I saw this this one young guy, and I mean, he had to be freaking like 25 to 30 years old. He had a fucking food stamp card, and he was from another country. He had all kind of meat and everything, and I'm here with 3 little items going, okay, do I have this amount of money? And it really, I mean, I wanted to cry. I'm like, wow, you know, how does he get a food stamp card to get all this food? And here I am, American citizen who works my fucking ass off. And then I'm here having to like ration out my little money to get something, you know? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's terrible. No, it is. I'm serious, everybody. I see it all the time when I go to the grocery store, and it really breaks my heart. I'm like, oh my God, how? And they're young and healthy to work. How are they getting all this food stamps to buy all this food? And here we are, like, you know, I'm not. I've seen this, and I'm like, and we're here, like, you know, struggling our asses off as Americans, and here we ain't getting all that. Of course I do. You don't need to know that. No, but I actually, I don't get any handouts, please. I wish I did, but if I want to stream all day, that's my problem, okay? If I want to stream all day, I will, and I will do it. I'll be back later on if you want to come back. Exactly. I noticed that too. Eric, people selling their cards don't even feed their kids. That's terrible. That is terrible. There's got to be something different about that. There's got to be. So what? I mean, just because you don't see me work, that doesn't mean that, I mean, am I asking you for anything? Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, thank you. Did I ask you for anything? Are you donating to the channel? Absolutely not. I'm allowed to do what I want to do. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh. Well, yeah, seriously. I mean, that's true, Brad. I mean, I'm not joking now. I see that. I mean, it's not funny. They really should. They got to do something with the food stamp thing, because that don't make no damn sense. All these people selling their stamps, not even the little kids are still hungry. Something's just not right. I don't even know. Thank you, Brill. Thank you, baby. I mean, I just think, you know, it should go to older folk, people who, you know, have cancer, something. But you know what I mean? Because all these people getting food stamps that, seriously, I don't know, they could be out working or doing something. Yeah. Oh, yes, candy. I've seen that at the counters. People buying candy and soda. That is not food. They should block all that stuff from people. You know, if you want food, you know, then you can't buy your candy, your soda, your ice cream. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But then they go and buy steaks. I saw these women, I don't know where they were from. I have no idea. They were not from this country. And I was pissed the fuck off. They had their carts filled with steaks. Filled. And the one used her card, and then they had another cart filled with steaks, and the other person used their cards. They took all the steaks. Now, can we as Americans buy steaks? Absolutely not. You know, for real. You know, absolutely I'm not. So, you know, I just... Hold on a second. Did you, Brad? Yeah. I mean, you know, I buy steaks every once in a while, but they're getting so expensive, everyone. It's like a good steak is, what, $40 to $50 now in the grocery store. And if you want to invite people over, you know, it's like it costs a lot of money. So you can only, you know, buy that every once in a while. You can't buy it all. I'm serious. You know, we need meat to sustain our bodies. But what's the, I mean, everybody, I mean, you can't even buy turkey. I love turkey. Turkey's expensive, everyone. Turkey, people think that turkey's cheap. Turkey is not cheap. Turkey, like hamburger and stuff, it is expensive. Turkey is expensive. And chicken is what everybody has to buy. And you'll buy me turkey, thank you. And I make turkey soup, turkey this, turkey sandwich, turkey potato salad. Does anybody ever had turkey potato salad? I like it like kind of on the rare side, medium rare. I don't like it well done. Oh. Mm. Hi, honey. Sounds of the day. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you everybody for coming on. I'm grateful for all of you coming on. Where are you in Pennsylvania? Where at in Pennsylvania, honey? Who has money? I didn't say I didn't have money. I don't know where you're coming up with this stuff at. Ain't nobody on here saying they don't have money. Are you crazy? I don't live in here. I have lots of cars. I've been blessed with something just happened to me that I live in a big house. I have lots of cars. This is just my little taping van. This is my taping van, everybody. I love Alberto VO5. That's what I use for my hair. So I'm allowed to just be free to be me. You worry about what you're doing, everyone. And I'm not worrying about my job. I'm not asking you for anything. You worry about you. Are you really? Yes, exactly, Tom. You have to be safe out there. Oh, okay, Pottstown. All right. No, oh my. Thank you anyhow. Spiral. Well, I help, I'm a direct care worker with people, with adults that are autistic. That's what I do. And then I have a skincare, hair and cosmetics line. And then I do this. So no, nobody's begging. Did you hear me beg? I mean, if you want me to hold up my CashApp sign, I will. I didn't say anything, but if you want me to hold it up. I'm from Pennsylvania. But nobody's begging on here. But if you'd like me to hold up something, I sure will. Is what it is. Oh, here, everybody, we'll have some popcorn. I didn't even have lunch yet or breakfast or anything. I just came on and hit the grip. I didn't even have breakfast. Nothing. I am like totally tapped out. I use Alberto VO5. I love that stuff. I put that in my bath water. It makes good bubbles, everyone. Alberto VO5, it's so thick and so. It makes good bubbles. Thank you. Yes, my real hair is beautiful. Thank you, honey. Everybody's welcome on my channel. I like everybody. I'm not mad at nobody. I think I just love sitting and talking. Once we get this out of here, everybody will be in the back doing art. I thought I was going to get this out today. I had Mr. Barry help me today to get that out. And then he had to work. So I couldn't get it out. But so once I get this out, we'll be in the back taping again. Thank you. Oh, thank you. A lot of people say that. No, I'm not. Not yet. Hi. Hi, Sam. I don't know what that is, and I ain't worried about it. I was going to someone gave me all these candy canes. So I'm going to put these in my tea, everyone. So when you have leftover candy canes, hi Elon. When you have leftover candy canes, you just put them in your tea. And it actually helps your throat. No joke. Hi. Hi, Lloyd. So I would have tea, but I got hot chocolate today. I'm hungry. As soon as I get off of here, I gotta go get some lunch. Maybe you... I should have got that while talking with all of you, right? Look what I got. This was at Dollar Tree, and for my art, Bob Ross, I've sat and watched him, and he's always been inspiring to me with doing art. And these were Dollar Tree. Or $1.25 for Bob Ross things. I love Bob Ross. I used to sit and watch his show all the time. I'd scratch it and smell it. It smells just like those pine trees right there. I scratched this and I smelled it. And you see those pine trees right there? It smells just like that. A citrusy breeze. Absolutely. That's what it smells like. Oh, will you, Elon? Thank you, Noah. You better stop it. Noah, you are on fire again. Noah's... Noah. Noah, okay, Noah. And he gifted me a rocket. Thank you, baby. Thank you, really. I love him. I would have been jealous of that. I love Bob Ross. I have socks and everything with Bob's face on it. Elon, stop, Noah. That's Noah impersonating. Stop it. You know what you're doing, Noah. You better. That's Noah impersonating Elon Musk. And he does it just to get a rouse out of me. Oh my God. I have the socks. Yeah, they had his socks at Dollar Tree. And I got his socks. Elon, Noah, it's Noah. Noah, you are being naughty today. You're being bad. He's someone who impersonates Elon when he wants to tease people. And he's teased the show for like, how long did Noah come on here thinking we all thought he was Elon? I even put his name on an X. When I set up my stand, there was a guy across from my stand. He was selling his big X. And I got it. And I write names on it. It's right out there. But anyhow. So come to find out, it wasn't Elon. It was Noah. You better stop, Noah. You're turning your Elon. Are you Elon? Okay. All right. Well, there's Noah over there. Noah, you better stop. Thank you for donating that rocket to me. I'm an independent. I'm not Democrat nor Republican. I'm an independent. I don't get in the middle of all that political stuff, everybody. I just don't do it. It's too much. When you start getting in the middle of that, it causes nothing but problems. Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe and not believe what they want to believe. So, you know what? I don't get mad at anybody. If you're a MAGA, you're MAGA. If you're a liberal person, you're liberal. I don't get in the middle of all that stuff. I like everybody. I'm friends with everybody. I have Republican friends, Democrat friends, and people like me that are just meet me in the middle. Independents. I don't sit and get in the middle of all that goofy stuff. Because then everybody starts fighting and everybody's opinion, and it's too much. Then you can go down a rabbit trap. It's terrible. No. I get along with everybody, and I respect everybody's opinion. Are you? That's cool. I never was in California. I never even went to California. I remember me in California. I was never even in California. I don't even know where what is that? I was never in California. It wasn't me. Really? I never saw that. Everybody, don't forget to double tap the screen, hit the subscribe. I don't know. It wasn't me, honey. I'm sorry. It was not me. Everybody has a clone. Everybody has a twin. It wasn't me. I've never been in California in my life. But who? I don't even know who you're talking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. These people are really talking wild today. Really talking wild. Really great. Don't forget to double tap the screen and hit the subscribe. I'm going to put this away. Never been in California. Never been. That's not a place where really I'm yearning to go. I mean, I'm not, no offense, I don't know. It's like I've had friends that go, I've had friends that definitely want to go to California, but I don't know, it's just never really a place that I really, I've always, you know, I definitely want to go to Alaska. I would go to Alaska over California, to be honest with you. I would rather check out Alaska first. Because, you know, the majestics of it. Because there's so much in Alaska that the wilderness and the ruggedness and the weirdness and the crazy and stuff. Oh, Noah, you see? Okay, Noah. Thank you. I didn't say anything about Spanish people. I didn't say one thing about Spanish people. For anyone to get offended by anything, I didn't say anything about anyone. Because Spanish people are Americans. I didn't say anything about anybody. I didn't say anything about anybody, to be honest with you. I don't think I did. Oh, you're in Utah? I don't get mad at anybody. I ain't got time for that, everyone. I don't have time to hate on people, and I just don't do stuff like that. I mean, we may agree to disagree or disagree to agree, whatever, but I don't hate on anyone. How is it in Utah? How is it in Utah? We've gotten, it's snow, but you know what we've been getting? Not so much snow, but I tell you what, my friend took a video. My one friend took a video, everyone. I will, honest to God, have to show you his video. He put it on Facebook, Mr. Rick. And this fog is weird, everyone. The other day, I guess Lancaster had this weird fog roll through it. And it is just bizarre. Mr. Barry had a hard time driving through it. It is really weird. You guys get a lot of snow out there, yes. Oh, haven't you? That's weird. Have you been getting any weird fog? There was some weird, like, if you see the video, I'm going to ask him if I can share his video, because it's just bizarre, man. I don't know what's happening with this fucking weird fog, dudes. I'm serious. And the greatest snow on earth. Oh, God. Oh, yous are. Gee, I don't know. I haven't seen where really anybody's having too much. It gives you a headache. And I checked my mask, and my mask smelled like there was chemicals. Oh my gosh. I quit when I saw it. I got my mask out. Hold on a second, everyone. I got my mask out. I think it's just something's going on. And you know, it's just really a lot of weird stuff going on in the atmosphere. There's so much goofy stuff going on everywhere. I don't even know. Just pick the poison. Pick the poison of it. Do you like this jacket, everyone? Well, I think it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous. Yeah. I think something's changing, like, because I've never seen none of this stuff before. When I was growing up, I never seen all this mysterious fog. And now it's coming up out of everywhere. All this weird shit. I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, I connected these things on this side. Apes? Right. Because I was going to tape in the back, but then I have too much stuff to do today. And it's like, so I figured I'd come on for 2 hours now and then be back later on. And so, like, in the back, I want to start taping in the back. And so I want to start taping in the back. Oh, and what, everyone, it's been so nice out that I'll be honest with you, I haven't even had to have my heat on today in the van. Like, I haven't even had to have the heat on in the van. Just my jacket will do. And it's been so, like, it's been not bad out. Ouch. It's been not bad out. Hi, honey. Don't forget to double tap the screen and hit the subscribe, everybody. I love you. And like the hype or whatever it is. I love the van. I have other cars, everyone. I have a Princess Diana inherited to me just not too long ago. You know the car that, like, Princess Diana passed away in? I got a car like that. I'll show it to you when I get it, or I'm going to drive it. I'm not homeless at all. Absolutely not. I've been blessed. I feel blessed. I am blessed. This van, everyone, I don't know, like, I've got other vehicles to tape in other than just this van. So, but, I love the van. It's the Hobo Chic Traveler. Come on, everybody. It's the Hobo Chic van. We can't go without this freaking van. I mean, come on. This is where the show is surrounded by the van. We can't give up on the van, right? We can't. I love taping in the van. I love taping in the back, but this is upsetting me so bad. I have to get this thing out of here. And Mr. Barry can't help me until tomorrow to get this big, look, right here, to get this out. Because, see, you guys might be new, but this wasn't here before. That wasn't there before. There's no action in here. Yeah, there's action when it comes to rolling the action, like, action! There's action, all right. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. And the next time I come back on, I don't know, maybe I'll be in the park or something. We'll see. I love being in the van. Oh, I think I'm going to use these brushes here, everyone, for when I do the art. When I come back on later and do the art, I'm going to try these brushes here that I bought to do the art, to start out with the art. So that's why I have them there. But I'm going to get this out of here. I'm going to see if my brother can help me get it out. I know. I know. I just feel my head is hurting today. Are you leaving? Okay, honey, you have to go. We'll stop back later on. We'll be doing something different. I know. I'm sorry. I thank you, everybody, for hanging on with me today. I really greatly appreciate it. Hi, Spiral. Thank you, honey. But I have the boards and everything here, everyone. Honestly, I even have the paint. It's just that we can't do this in the front. I realize this. I put all this stuff up in the front and realizing this is so crampy up there. You can't, like, look at this. I'll show you. I'll show you everything that I got up here. Hold on a minute. I'll show you. It is nice out today. Oh, God, no, honey, you gotta, honey, go on with that goofy stuff, okay? Honey, come on now. Let's just, I won't remove you, but this. Hold on a second, everybody. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. I tried to have Facebook on with us, but this went out. Hold on a second. Oh, you won't go? I don't want you to go. Oh, let me try to find this fog here, this picture. Okay, everybody, I'm on my friend's page. I want to show you this fog. And I'm trying to find out where all this fog's at. I'm trying to get through all of... Hold on a second. He made... Oh, here. Look at this, everyone. Look.
Hey, Facebookers.
Look. Wait. Look at this, everybody.
Look how foggy it is out there. Crazy. Crazy fog out there.
Look at that weird fog. That is bizarre.
It's a little deep out there. You ever see that movie, The Fog? Waiting for some spiders, big giant spiders to come out from behind Grace.
That is weird, everybody. Look at that. There is something not right about that. I'm serious. Look at that, everyone. That is weird. That was in the broad daylight.
Down the Christmas tree.
That was
taking down the Christmas tree downtown right now. That got to be an all-day event. I mean, you got to take all of them balls down and then place them.
Everybody, this was in the broad daylight of Lancaster the other day. Everybody was experiencing this weird fog. If you don't believe me, look. It was everywhere. Mr. Barry couldn't even hardly get home. Hold on a second. I'm trying to... Look at that.
Bucket truck. I wouldn't be able to drive on the damn ground. Oh, actually, in the driveway. I have to be on the driveway somehow.
Look at this.
Why'd you got a code over there? Like, come on now. This gets fucking real.
It was this freaking mysterious fog. Like, Mr. Barry couldn't even drive through it. Look.
I gotta tell you. They blocked off all them windows. So, downtown is looking pretty freaking nice, man. I gotta tell you. Downtown.
The fog was so weird. Is it raining in Vegas? No, honest to God, everybody, people think I'm making this stuff up about this fog. It is bizarre. This was, 1 day ago. And this got, look at this. This got all kind of comments. Look at this fog. It was weird. I'm trying to hold it to where you guys can see it. Like, look at that. It was the broad daylight. It was in the broad daylight. And Mr. Barry said, Tina, I can barely drive home. He said, there's something weird going on. It was low, it was down, and it was just smoldering. Like, I don't even know. There was something going on. God, serious, everybody. I think There was something not right with that fog. I just really think that there was something mysterious with that fog, and I know nobody wants to believe this kind of stuff, but I don't care. I think there's something up with that. I think it's not good for your health is what it is. It's not good for your health. Yeah, it's raining in Vegas. I don't think Vegas normally gets rain, right? I don't think you normally get rain. Oh, here, hold on a second, everybody. Guess what I got? Look here, everyone. This is the other disco ball. Look. Here's the one that, I'll have to sit this somewhere. But look, here's the other. Oh, it's raining in Vegas. It was raining there. Gotta push the dust off my... Look. That's the one that I have. I had it sitting over there, but then it dropped. So I'm going to stick it here, see how tough that is to be able to hold this disco ball on. Hope it'll be able to hold on. I don't know. Well, everybody, I'll let you go for now. I'll come back later with do some art or something. We'll just talk about anything. I'll do my art in the back. We'll sit in the back. Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, Mommy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mommy. Mommy, good afternoon. Oh, my God. No, please throw some cheeks. What in the world? Oh, my God. He's talking crazy on here. Please throw some cheeks. Yes. Well, he's coming back later. No, you don't need to send me. I'm not twerking. No. But thank you, everybody, for donating to the channel. Thank you for your flowers, your hearts. And thank you for donating to the channel. I agree. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. It really does help the channel out. And I'm so grateful. Let's put one in the bob things up. Beads bread starter. Okay. Right away. Send me that bread starter. Yes. Please do. Okay, here's Bob. Let's take Bob out of the... Aw. Hold on, everybody. Where are we putting Bob at? You know the van's all cooled out, everybody. Where are we putting Bob at? Bob, you go over here. This van's so cooled out. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I love you. Thank you, babies. Thank you. No, I'm not twerking for nothing. Sorry. Not sorry. No. Can you twerk for me? Can you twerk for me? Goodness. I'll send you bread for start. No, you ain't sending me nothing. You're not sending me anything. You know he's lying. He's just trying to get women to twerk so he can send them empty promises. Empty promises. He ain't sending nobody no money. He's like, I ain't gotten... It's just too much. Please, people. Oh my gosh, my knee, everyone. Here we go. I had pain so much. Look. Like from sitting like this, it's this knee right here, everyone. That's the one. Look at this sad knee. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be doing poses in the back of the van, everyone. So you might want to stay tuned for later on. I'll be doing poses in the back. Oh, I got my new wigs back here. I will be putting that on. I got some new wigs. Oh, do you want me to put my dark wig on? Do you want me to put my dark wig on, everyone? I can put my dark wig on. And I got another wig. I don't even know. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ah! Oh, hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. Hold on a second. Look. Okay, I want to show you something before I get. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Look. So I ordered this wig from Temu. This was a wig I ordered from Temu, and this is just a new wig. I hope it's like this. I accidentally did my bangs too short on here, which that's okay because I like to do the curtain dance. You know how I go like this and do the dance with my bangs? I love that. I love doing the curtain dance. I call it the like curtain dance. So okay, I'll let my bangs, I hope it's the same one because like I like this. Look at this, everybody. Holy daylights. Look at this wig. I wonder if it's something like what I have on my head. It might be. Let's see. This is gonna, I don't know. Look at this. It looks like it kind of has like, I don't know if this has bangs or what. We can't. Oh, I think these are built-in bangs. So this one here. Came from Temu. And the only thing I don't understand, these bangs are probably the same length as the ones I have on. So I don't know. This is the one that I will try on later on. That's inside of it. How do you think it's going to look? And then I have my dark wigs. I don't even know. So that's another one from Temu. Do you really? Do we really? What's the going on? Nothing, just showing you my wig. Temu for life. Temu. The only thing is I like this wig here, but it keeps knotting up. And I never had that problem with Temu wigs. Were always so nice. But this one here, I don't know. You got to keep the brush on it. Are you? Thank you. I'm good. Thank you, baby. I'm her mode, not you. Look at this. So I'll be trying this on later, honey. Yeah, I know. I love it, honey. I love different styles, everybody. Now, I have like, this is a whole onesie right here, but I have other colors like this. They're up on the top. I have green, I have cream color, I have all different colors of this. And so I have to get them up while it's nice out. It's nice out today. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Don't double tap the screen and hit the subscribe, everybody. Thank you so much. I love all of you. Thank you for your comments and stuff. If I hope and pray like I can get this van situated because it looks like a mess right now. And I love doing content in here. Does my face look scary? Oh well. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. If my face looks scary, oh well. Oh well. If I'm scaring you, then I guess maybe you better go to another page that they're not scaring you. I'm serious. I can't hold people that are saying that I'm scaring them. I can't. I mean, I wouldn't want to scare you. I would not want any, I wouldn't want to scare you. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I make my content and I make my products. I work. But right now I'm taking a little break, everybody, from working with adults with autists that are autistic. Right now I haven't taken another client on right now. I'm getting ready to. I just need a little break. Sometimes you need no, the van is very clean. Sometimes you just need a little break from that. And so, that's what I'm doing right now, just taking a slight little break. But, I will have a client soon. I will probably be having one next week. So I'll be getting another new client here. So then, once I get off of work, then I'll tape then once I get off of work. Is there autism in dogs? No, but what I realize with animals is when animals are under stress, they'll either need really, yeah, I'm a Pisces. Yes, exactly. Well, am I? Oh, God almighty. Here we go. I'm trying to talk to all of you and you're just stressing me out. Now I just got to do the freaking wig dance. Why are you now stressing me out? I love Vans only. Vans only. Yeah. Vans only. Respect her or get, exactly, or get blocked. Tell him. I love you too, honey. Nate. I'm here on here being happy. Please don't. What's going on? Oh, God. Oh, hold on a second. Here's the guy that... Hold on a second, everybody. They're coming to clean the... Okay. They're coming to clean my brother's porta potty. They rent one for their thing, so hold on. You will be next. For what? Exactly. You're right. Nate, you're right. I can't control how people are. I'm being I try. I can't, Nate. You know what I mean? I try not to control how. Let's just go. He needs in here, so we'll just go down the road here. We'll go out into the woods and tape. Hold on a second. You too. Good seeing you too.
How was Christmas?
It was good.
New Year's?
It was great. How was your New Year's?
Remember it?
Of course. Oh my. Oh goodness. What do you take me for? This guy asked me, did I remember Christmas and New Year's? And exactly. I think let's go out by like really pretty scenery. I was going to go out this way anyhow. Because we need a break from that way. Just one moment, everybody. What's going on here? We're just talking, Rich. That's all. There's nothing else. We're talking, and I'm getting ready to go pull somewhere else. Woo! 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 Oh my goodness, we leaped. Oh my God. Yes, everything's okay. Nate comes on and starts. All right, goodbye, Nate. No, there's no crashes. We're going to go find the scene. Come on now. Today is a happy day. It's nice out. So I want to find, I have a spot where I want to tape. I have a spot where I want to tape, but I want to get Facebook on because the iPad went down. So I'll have to put them on a different iPad. Oh, here. Oh, here's the mic, everyone. Where? No, I can't tell anybody where I'm at. No, that's dangerous. I have too many people out there. No. We're just in Happyville right now. We're just in Happy Tapingville. I didn't eat anything yet. I have to get something to eat. Honestly, that's where I should have went. I forgot. I didn't have anything, but it's almost into 2 hours, so I'll get something to eat later on. But I didn't have anything to eat yet. So once I get done, then I'll have something to eat. But I should have just, had you just go with me so I can get something to eat. Yeah, okay, I'm going to show my feet right now. Okay, yes, I'm going to show my feeters. I'm going to show my feet. Hold on a second, everybody. Isn't this, like... Don't forget to double tap the screen, hit the subscribe. Yeah, they're all blocked. I don't know what they're saying. What are they saying? Yeah, just block them. I don't even know what they're saying. What did I do? I didn't even do anything. What did I do? Seriously, what did I do? I didn't do nothing for anybody to go, get over. Old man, come on. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Oh, I didn't show my feet. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. We're at a stop, so I can just wait a minute. We're almost to stop, and then I'll end this, and then I'll just go and get some lunch. I mean, I don't want to keep you on while I'm eating lunch or whatever. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna have no lunch. I have no idea. I didn't want to keep these up like that. Hold on a second. Hey, black woman. Okay. Oh, gee. Wow. Thank you. You don't talk to people like that. I mean, you're such disrespect. Oh. Well, I'll just block them. Exactly. But when people come on talking so vilely ignorant, you gotta wonder. It says a lot about them. So you know what? If they're gonna come on and talk stupid, whatever. I mean, I don't know what to say. Look at that real quick. What did you say? Whatever you want to say what you want to say. I mean, you can call me whatever you want to. That says a lot about you, not me. So if you want to call me names, go ahead. I don't care. My little shoulders, they're big, and they can handle what you gotta say. So say what you want to say. Let your words fall out. Oh my gosh. Why are you beating me up over the head? This is a nice channel. This is the nice channel, right? This is the cool channel. Like, this is the infinite cool channel. So why bust up a groove? I don't understand it. Oh my God, all you do is talk shit. Please focus on, Tina, what you're doing. I am. Why do you think I have you turned away? Why do you think I have you turned away? Do I have you not turn away so I can focus? Do I not have you turned away? Or am I just in La La Land? Okay. Well, cool. I want to take you somewhere where, I mean, this spot is so near and dear to my heart. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't even know. This is live, but I want to show you this spot right here. I mean, we're almost there, and I want to show you it really quickly. I want to show you it. Hold on a second, everyone. Hold on. Okay. We're going to fix your van ceiling today. Why? Don't you like the aesthetics of it? Look at it. Look at it. I mean, come on now. Come on. Come on. The van, come on. Who doesn't like the van ceiling? Come on. You're going to bed. Why don't you stay on with us, please? I know you probably worked the night shift, but come on. I want to show you something. We're going to turn back this road. I think my aunt... Hold on a second. I'm going to turn back this road to take... Hold height. Okay, we're going to get back here, everybody. This road here, when I look at this, my aunt used to live here. Okay, hold on a second. My aunt used to live here. Wow, you know what? Here's where my aunt's house was. Her property went way down into, she lived right here by the bridge. Like, my aunt's house was right here. And I used to play right in here when I was a little girl. And we used to go back. This is, I used to play back in here when I was a little girl. And my friend Nova Lee lived here. So, look at this, everybody. This is so beautiful. Look at this. This is where I lived. And I lived And I lived back in this road as a little girl, and this is, I don't know who owns, I would love to buy this piece of land right here. When I was a little girl, my house, our house sat on this hill right here. And you see that hill right there? We used to play on this hill when I was a little girl, right here. And our house was right here on this hill, right here. Exactly, right here. And the creek was our backyard. Our backyard was right down here. I don't know if the city owns this. I don't know who owns this, but this used to be my backyard growing up as a little girl. And we had something coming out of the back. I should have put my boots on. Aw. But this was in my dad would have parties in our yard. This used to be my yard growing up, everybody. Our house used to be right on top of this hill. I love this spot so much. I don't know who owns it. I would love to buy this. And then we used to have a deck out to the river there, and we used to swim in the creek. Our friends would come down and we used to swim in the creek. My dad had something going out to the back part here. You know what? Let me get out real quick. I don't know who owns this anymore. I really, really don't know who owns this. I don't know if the city does or what have you, but I'm going to show you something real quick. Okay, hold on a second. So let me get my boots on. I'm going to show you. This is when I was a little girl. This is where this was my backyard right here. This was my backyard when I was a little girl. And I loved this so much because I used to come down and sit by my dad had something going out by the river. Now, when I was a little girl, the river was deeper than what it is now. But I don't know, just like I said, who owns this anymore. I don't know if the city owns this or if a private person owns this. But man, I'd love to buy this property here. This is beautiful. I'll show you. Let me get out and put you on like a selfie stick real quick. And just like I said, I don't know who, because it's almost into 2 hours. I wish I would have done this earlier instead of right now. This is a shame. But let me get out really quick. And you know what? The selfie stick is booting you back off. Okay, selfie stick, stop it. Okay, so I'm going to take you out here. Let's get out. I don't want to lose the mic either. Okay. All right, so I'm down here. And when I was a little girl, this was my backyard. Our house sat right up in here. Right here. And then we'd walk down here. My dad had parties in this yard. My aunts would come down. Everybody would come down. And then we would have a good time. And then right in here is where, like, my dad had a deck coming off of here. Now this is weird because when I was a little girl, the river was not this part here was not that steep. When I was a little girl, the river was right up to this. So we had a deck going right out. That's how low the water is. Because when I was a little girl, the river was right into here. And so we had a deck. It was about, because our house was there, I guess the deck had to be either right in here. I don't remember it to be right in here. But it was somewhere along in here. But yeah, and our friends would come down, and when I was a little girl, I would stand right here out at the deck and watch the river go by. And one time my mom and dad weren't home, and I was standing there at the edge of the deck, and I fell right into the water, and it was raging and everything. And just by luck, I was able to get myself back up onto the deck. Or I would have drowned it, because I was like, I guess about 7 years old or 8 years old. And I would have drowned it if I wouldn't have got myself back up. But yeah, I would stand out there when they were at work when I was a little girl. But yes. But I always loved it. And I loved living here because I loved the river being right at our backyard right here. And that hill right there, we used to climb up it and everything. So I love that. But those were memories. I mean, and my uncle used to live back that road there, but nobody lived in here. But our house was the only one down in here. But hold on a second. Oh, ooh, the mud right in here. There's other people pulled in here. But yep, that's hard to believe. It's still, you know. I just wanted to take you there. Hold on a second. I just love it. I mean, I think I still love it to this day, everyone. I still love, like, no, we're not muted. I still love it. I still love coming down here. Like, I haven't been down in here, like, in a while, but I just love it so much. I love it. It's beautiful, and I love living here. No, we're not muted. I'm sorry. Unless it's the mic muting it, but I didn't mute anything. But everyone, so enjoy life. Life is to be enjoyed. Don't take anything too serious, or your heart's going to be troubled. And so just enjoy life. Take it one step at a time, right? Hey, take it one step at a time, and just go from there, because life is a beautiful journey. And I can remember when I was a little girl, all the memories are coming back to my head of living here, and it was just so neat. I really loved living here. I really did. As a little child, I was so sad. And then my mom and dad's house is up on the hill where they died, right there on that hill up there. So yeah. Hey baby, how are you doing? So if you can look right up here, my mom and dad, when they died, their house is right up there in the woods, right up there. So my mom and dad's house is right there. And when they died, they lived in a different part. So I love yous. I love yous, and I'll see you in a bit, everyone. Maybe we'll do more taping down in here. I just love it so much. We can even plop a chair down here. I don't know who owns this, but this is so beautiful now. I don't know, but I think this would be good for taping. I'll find out who owns this. I think there's these developer guys. They came through here and they bought up a lot of this land. Now, I don't know who owns this. I don't know I don't see any signs around. I don't know if the city owns it. I don't know who. Oh my God. Look at the mud all over my boots. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have mud all over my boots, everyone. All over my boots. But I love you, and I'll see you then. And we'll do more taping down in here. I think this would be great. I mean, just to sit down in here and just, you know, it's awesome. Thank you, everybody. I love you, and I'll see you in a bit.